and nano pay and they fiada is the 4th day of September 2020. The moment I mentioned 2020, one thing comes in mind. NC 2020. Sema Surebel. Corona so ho. Be sure so be a who ye. Be sure so be a tia po one so a pomo America crano Nyankopon besawya rewate. Emra so se ka entertainment munsem. And Sema Ekoso, especially that have to do with the BGMAs. BGM in Hunsem no. And they are two and from Okasamafo. It in me pese wa wutie me ne more listeners ni nyina no. Mo amon church mo questions maybe phone lines and I'm bisa mo questions no ma mo nti ase no. I'll give you the opportunity to ask it yourself. Now mo you mo no. I'm the press release be about no masade updated data and so about concerning a results no. Me sure say mo am follow mo who say KPMG results na buy no earlier or no. Odi bubo buma dey o say 100% na bitimi drew 102%. Ebi so etimi e short it. Etino ensem no adoso. Ensem na adoso. Etino de be ni say ye be ma ono aba no aba be chirechirem. Na afi press release no mo dey aba so ya kenken a kire wo. But me pese won so obeboa o question ano. Mema akwanya no afre ana wa send via SMS ana so beja no Facebook feed na se na ho na to bia na bofa so kakra itini me person ka be send no SMS na kametimi akan ama no na wayi wa no SMS number no enche me de betudwa as I say dey yentimi Ghana. Uko Instagram the sun at the sandwich man Ghana. Ano pe bia na eba be entertainment no sa akrofu na edom ye na omoma ye sandwich. Omo de bi o amo de beef na shame. Ebi won so e tuna. Ebi won so e chicken. Ebi won so e vegetables. Eti ye de ya ha de anopa no ana ye nhye dan di aduane emu du bia ye di sandwich. Na ye de na shake fruit juice so aboso. Ebi ana me pede ginger fra no. Iti nuane aye di ni wa no pa no no ti hu wo hwe life na wo se nuane bi sisi anima sandwich na ye die the sandwich man Ghana for Adaroma kakra me do mo number betu dwa no from now so age ode amaka se nche no ye be che ye listeners ni bi na bia no pa bi no mo ba be gi breakfast e wo ayi shape house ya But your friend said doing in any yamiayawate. Our God is big. Abna Kwaba.
Yeah,
Pacho Hoye.
Boko now say.
Uda ye.
Papa.
Or relax, kama.
Benedict.
Uni stress.
Nah, am I?
Alright, Yene Koso.
You ready? My member the tell na yonko. Me de sha see a na say. Joy's blessing, yana. Na say we beto oja wo eh. E news ni mu say oni ni kunu. Oni ni kunu Dave Joy. Their marriage has hit the rocks. I just say you can say ni PAB. I take you over the account man. She has no control over it. Yet her no see yeah some no lawyer for him no she doesn't want to talk about it. And no the new social media handles by any YouTube you know create a new one. I started to promote him. Or yeah, I think she even part of the reason why the virtual concert opposite way or to boost the YouTube page and all that. But you see our Joy's blessing and draw or better now entertainment TV back with about the show. So now no I say new kunu Dave Joy any ni team omo pese omo sabotage ne career. Di okan ye no patrol yenti.
Nebeti no Pacho. Okay, I say Wednesday near Yeshua. And I Joyce prayer.
Yeah.
Now, of you know, not, I think the idea was for her to go on radio.
Yeah.
And your producers can so Yen Kakra. What you say? Because normally we will not want to see not suddenly what the two radios were.
Yeah.
The creative problem.
Yeah.
Now you know, you make checks. Who say there's so much to be said about Joy's blessing in Ukraine. But normally nyina no could we say. Normally nyina could we say omo enya daji etna sese omo kasa. Ebeboa. But ode ma membra na mi member voice no. Me wi a then match on no mas.
Because no so about the same program. On the bag. Any idea? The best station in the capital. Neat FM. Yeah, recording. Virtual concert now go for party no posti own channel. So they are obit na striking me new one. I don't know why. Oh yes, I'm a consultant. Or more share me old accounts on so. The consult Spice Africa for also just sending me mail say and you want to strike here. In the other party now more logins to the channel no. Or more this has strike in the buy. Which I have all the way you mail Mrs. here the Joy Productions and the strike account. In TV bisa and no say or no near Ibia because Obisa Dave say a old concert am somewhere last year. And I offer post here, which is not true. A virtual concert now here, and I have the content. I will be a bit in here. It's in a Sunjana Yepe. Sebio, my account there. But because of that, we are no one by a year, Juma, only a crown. What one ministry song?
Okay, Abna, it's no.
And it's in the theatre, one say, only me woma, mene at snapping, we are mukunu. Into a buoni need any win and I'm a and until I insensem the buy no. Me just handles in your mom, me go creative for. Na eba ne sen na se me work sana me nema me posting no. Wo to me the two old account ni so. Na che say old account na omo old account na she was registered to first in no. So post there were new account na say old one need to post here. They strike the new one because they recognize the old one more than the new one.
No, exactly. Obina reported.
Okay, so somebody reports it.
Yeah, this particular incident, Obina report to ye, and the a free Joyce, new account,
yeah, and
it's still on the old account, which is being controlled by Nukunu.
And then when she posts something to, why would you take it and go and repost it on your page? Yeah, baby, so I know I can say a old video, a old show near daddy, but a big is the latest one. And when Joyce, I say, see idea.
I think the issue has to do with the fact that and you'll be one. Bemano officially Joyce and Frank court. And now on what is needful
To divorce her husband.
to make it legal. Say on any kununi ni obi. It's ye kasei. Still, for a deep a year.
Of course.
2.
So it means they are separated, but they are not divorced.
2. Joyce and Ninin say any documentation. Yeah, this is your documentation. Be a betcha say okay. Me no one nye adwuma biem. Me no one worry biem. But adwuma ya ye over the years, no. How do we share the revenues that come out of it?
Now,
revenue no share that. It is a digital. It comes mra nya dia abawi. You say YouTube dey amo ekohu. Say afi na beba. Who upload the video, it takes some time based on views, no. Na afi na scan.
But me dey say did that na like all the old ones, so munya nche who's can do.
O say no more we.
Inti na e no mo separate how many months?
I don't know. Maybe like 6.
About news ni mu no. Best 6 months. Not just said not 6 months then it means all their works they've done. With this kind area 6 months did that YouTube in funny 6 months ago scam by.
No. But YouTube said that how I feel. Every time they be back.
Inti they be a person in the chair they be a kakra.
No, the thing is that yentrasi. I am for people to so. Say adwuma ya ye dada enyom tire ntwem. So be ba koye concert. Koye concert I say ye nyuma you produce ye ni bi na ode ko. Eti ni nyina no revenue be bem no.
Also GB.
That is if he invested in the music. Ono no point ni say we invest wo. Eti no say wo kwa koye virtual concert wo ba bia. Also ye frɛ no. Because ne nyom na wo kwa akoto.
Okay, but inti not just say yeah me koye virtual concert wo be na wo say me frɛ wa. Now would you also take also be Kanibiana?
No, all friend as a manager. Who has a manager and an investor.
And to Ubaji logistics ni who ni money Kanibiana.
Hey, are you listening?
I'm asking you, like manager, no. So Ubaji profit from the virtual concert now. Would you also take part of the liabilities? I'm asking me, I don't know. Say me.
Hold on. Oh yeah, Joyce Blessing. Obia fraud for virtual concert. Obia fraud for concert.
And the virtual concert, no.
Hold on. Me the example. Me do chill much now. Obia fraud for a show. The person normally has to call me manager no. Na me in India no and all other details included. E wie do sika sem na e ba me ho. But what you say? Me nem how I deal with
I'm not talking about those ones. So me can't virtual concert or no why.
But this virtual concert was not entirely hers.
Okay, not entirely.
Yes.
Part of it.
Not entirely hers. I don't know which part are any there, but from what I realized, and you know Koboka koye concert. It's Utie Joyce voice no or Castle Peace now. Or say and 70 be over. Like it got to a point Nikuno F organizers no. Say or best stop or stop a concert because they can't perform songs he has produced without his knowledge.
Okay, so let me ask this. Say young fan say Miss V ni which ni hobi. Say ochina Miss V enya gig say okobonyoma. No ko perform nyoma or produce a Richie a producer here na bibia. Is he supposed to be there to take part?
Based on the agreement or Marco. It depends on what they have agreed on before she left.
Okay.
And it depends on what they agreed on and son or recorded those songs. What do I say? At some points you don't need to. But me kaki issue.
Yeah, kaki.
You go to a point where it says that you can't perform the song.
It's on the way
it's based on agreement. I don't know Marco. It's I don't know which agreement this couple entered into. By its appearance says obey BB just a new is involved, even if Osinya new Bima. So what I think they should do, Montana say, okay, meanwhile Ribim, take the legal procedure warrior. But a Juman and so ya recording you baby, album baby. How do we go about it? Okay, a Juman and so dear Benny say revenue, streaming revenues a bebano for 60, mami 40. It's young fan 2 year joint account na near be that no. And now a bar aggregators no enchim normal family DMRAM account to normal fam ODM. This should be a simple
so
mission.
Forever and ever he would make money from.
Of course.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is business, not emotions.
No, I'm not. No, I'm just.
No, I'm saying it. It's business, not emotion. Emma said you need Joyce in Kwadia. I said forever and ever waiting whisker.
And I Dave what you need be manana.
I don't know.
Now,
but also an investment room.
Or produce.
Yes, also an investment room. I don't know how far the investment
can we judge without knowing how far his investment goes?
No, that is why they need to be a meeting. Or no, according to him, he wants to sit down with the woman.
Why the woman doesn't want to sit?
Well, I think she wants to sit, and she's going to sit next week.
Okay.
So they will sit, and then they will trash out. So okay, look, to avoid this whole and send some wako yi me video if you oni ade no. Streaming never but stream say be nyina no like me no wo ye adwuma nyina no sika no ye nchemu sei. Ye chemu sei dia then near the ama the aggregator no obo no Jesus spice something. Near the ama aggregator, so aggregator knows my account, he knows your account. It's in the second bar for Joyce the man no, for with the man, then you can get your old account back. Until then, also so on for account anymore. But obekos will frustrate you. That's what I say. All these things could have been resolved if the what say. No more.
That's what I'm asking. So who doesn't want to sit? Okay, yeah, okay. They no on bed that's not inside. They were married. They were waking up.
No,
together.
but when they no, but now our end there it looks like both sides, you know, back where and I just
they should have done that. No, make us say
because
at the time,
almost sorry, no.
At that time, no, they didn't
have any contract. That
yeah,
one I can say.
They were married,
they took the whole thing as Omawari.
Yeah.
And now Asimaba. So you need to put something on paper.
So wait, so does that mean that Tiwa Savage needs T-bill? That's what's happening right now.
I don't know the facts, so I can't speak to it.
But you know the facts of this.
Yes.
That's what I'm asking. That how much investment has this man necessarily made?
He needs to come around close to the round table. Because even in this respect, with this report, you know, and nyum krona kofa asem ba na nyum no Ephraim dia. That is what the
story. And revenue ne whole streaming money na ye kun ya na.
No. Ontiase.
Breakdown man.
This particular instance here report here no. Nyuma involved in nyuma Ephraim Troy a producer here. But according to them, our investment even in that song has not been released. It's so we produce and now we perform and now we business. He sees also involved. When you're involved, yeah, also an or delete by reporting, delete. So and ideally, also join so a counter claim. With proof say no Joyce blessing. If she's able to do that, and her new account also betting everything.
Not just say then it means her team is not doing.
That is a challenge when you don't have a good team.
You intend me de twice one Joyce blessing include Dave Joy so they are about to just say they are not divorced as she goes to sit on as Otna radio suka say ebi awukoko radio is not be no she's single near there no or say Debbie is not like that or say the musician is still his wife and papa I know so the twice so say obetimi akwa baby aka so mo divorce ne de but no matter what they've had business together and then they need to sit down like you were saying need to resolve their business issues and sana obi abekoni baby enti no ma me pa ontena baby anonka aside marriage and aside music they have a lot together and they've acquired a lot together so she needs to come so that they sit down and know how to divide, subtract, multiply, and sana. Mommy wait me aka say there. Tintonton. And now I need divorce papers yeah. But till then, Dave Joy say.
You see, as some more can na much say.
Yeah.
Until some bet nasi. I hear the former divorce documentation. She still remains his wife.
Exactly. So that's what the wife part I get. But the once it's royalties who did any streaming scandal. That was the part I wasn't understanding because that's why I kept asking saying Miss V dance where Tiwa Savage dance where because I thought only nipa koni je juma ewie na some way and there I ended.
No,
that's what I thought.
No, when it comes to any creative work that has got royalties attached, it doesn't end that way. Mwawari umbetumi jawari but musika they also obi agene. That's how it is. So many we cry a group, whatever say a group. They say be a VIP. That's what Muntemate. You more ye ni no. Obi a revenue woman based on wherever the revenue is coming from. They will still go to the person.
But it's just the obo be to still obegene there produce you, the manage you still till now.
If the person is, has the right for those royalties now, the person still takes it. Ope kra ne nko. Owu kra ne makra be kwa kwaje. That's how it is. That's why you can say do not mix business with pleasure.
Wait a minute, over the weekend. Hey, over the weekend, I just say, yeah, key public officials and I celebrate CB. It's our Bella Mundi, Vice Chancellor for University of Ghana, D Black. Oh, ne easy cry. I Omoje honorary awards under the theme UN Kofi Annan Global Excellence in Leadership Award Trophy. At the 7th Global Leadership Service to Humanity Award. Not just the crowd, they say Kofi Annan. On the honorary award, you know, Ghana for your celebrity CB. Sa called dear Bella Mundi. Na award no dear any can say, award na. Apart from maybe a citation, the mobile say award ne as a flask, golden flask near the day. I know so obi akwa G and also no omo share obi afa no ade Bella share ni blue. Sa what the agent ko di black agent there. I funyina jire mu be mu jeje mu obi agent award na mo twetwa fojini te say UN for ono mo ni age. And na wa wunim Ghana for. You see aduan dey ma na asem no. You be dwedwe mu afifi mu a. When na social media for akwa wu say Doctor ya oba ya obe present award Doctor Owusu Fodwo amafo akwa kodede wen say you and you gra won to nancy order who be say some office or nkra won hu nchiro if you super be say you and from clean ayo won won see what that is on hia hon pampa kra da who be say building ni paint kala kra de kra oh hu ma and I say papa ya kwakoto flask na was spray ni gold and na wa pay flask and I never been and I grow up to Jibuna when you say that okay, so that's what I feel important. You and four, but I did blue. I got a fuzzy. I want to get a fuzzy. Hey, where did I ask him? You ask him, Papa is a friend and a hash puppy. Oh, say a friend and a hash puppy. He said at this point they said we should just throw the whole 2020 away. Yes, there now one crown. Now more is that the way, go and sleep, you are no more the yoga. But they're not for joy yoga. Now in the end, the man's smile is so infectious. That's the smile on the mama award that only the 30 to them say basis. So they was fin as they say, or more disease award. Ghana force who is at the end award in the credible and not be trolling be what Twitter. And then almost is here 2022% who hold the award scheme and the only a flask. Upa spray paint, upa jadita. I know pay. We frame me a citation, be not their best celebrities. No, when you be they're gonna for the IOM. And none of the black said this is rubbish. You can show Bella Mundi post as I say, we delete pictures. Them so is that the obey delete pictures. No, at the end of era, Yazo Yamutu. Is here Dr. Fodjo and I is here, yeah, punishing and answer your man respect. Because the he has done the undoable. Is that you keeping us national assets? And I say, yeah, because they are paying a pa. Hey, your hosts are what they are highest. And to be answered, whoever the best quotes, actually, shoe Vice Chancellor, University of Ghana. Hey, Aquano, you see money heist. We are friend of Fodjo heist. Fodjo has done it all. Is there? Osha has coming Ghana celebrities. That is what is trending on Twitter. Now here flask media. He said, let me say, Omo moton flask no. Omo way, Omo value be high because flask near the different types aba. It be a different colors. Yes, he said the officer who they want. Me come back me there. Mowe awards. Minister Lekwenzi ni ebeji mu telanga. Need to know.
Abna guy no starting in now.
Na 7th.
Yeah, I was starting. I've been monitoring it.
7th annual, not just a 7 years old. 7 good.
The last time somebody called me from Kumasi on this same discussion. So UN award be na a person or nominate me. Na so nominate na UN minimum hona ko nominate me. I make quiet day. Also, boss the award or more in their various, phases of life. Now say, rah, me more me home they catch on them.
I'm just sponsorship or more. I
don't know.
Because what does he want to gain from it?
I don't know.
Okay, yeah. Or the budget sponsor. Okay.
So only celebrities take pictures. No, we organizing this. What they can't see the one. Man,
incredible.
And ABF no or person or yan will attract the attention of the UN. And your money scan and I mean the advert call the crown. I'm say advert paper for UN. Nah.
Enyo.
Kuma would advert cry.
Me dey Syrian no cry no kume. The Syrian because no was smiling. No mama was side smile.
And they couldn't read him between the smiles.
It's another for him more than it is for you. You know when you have feel the same mom. Almost when you just say, be also about the trolley of bed say, it's afraid you and Mumu na muye.
No, but I'm not for be so they almost see truly I didn't say I am na many kind of crime. Nim say obe permit me.
It's funny the way they are trolling them.
Yeah, me uno platform is so the way our pictures ni so no. Na obi a trust ya your story about this whole thing or this start with na in a person will say I got a message that I've won an award on WhatsApp. So we are Sakudi according to the trolls, you know. So I told Angelo that I don't trust these people, but Angelo said, "Let's go see. No harm in trying."
Hey, obi story
Obina, I didn't know my story. And all this Sakudi picture about Kubi or Tiwa, they was say my spirit came down when I saw D Black there, because I know he's no good musician. I'm up for when you come. It's the picture OJ citation in our matro was very shocked to see one woman's attitude towards me. So I asked the guy, "You sure say this no be fake?" He jokingly said, "Oh, it's from Kofi Annan." Put your hands together. And after the guy with shark teeth assured me the award was not fake, I started taking some photos showing my award, but was still not too happy because D Black was there.
Now, social media now. Your man really applied BO16 and Yomo to his head just to go and take water bottle.
Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus.
Obviously the Kofi Annan you people for take am better. For talk am better because the nigga give more people some. No be sack pay. Dr. UN nam one. Now shall him funyina to citation.
Oh, hene dia no. E no matches Saka co presenting award amani kro mu hene. E go give fans.
Ah. Just say I'm thinking to the weekend idiot.
But if not for yen Crawford, it's so funny. I mean, penny you know, more movie. Big men, like really big men.
Vice Chancellor for a University of Ghana, now Kwakotna Waja award.
I him for the
guy is really smart. I mean, what did he tell them? What would he have possibly told them to make them believe?
Oh, he told them it's UN.
Without showing anything.
Did they ask?
Wow.
When they asked what he showed and did they cross check?
Okay, well.
Mabna.
It's papa, but me from us I mean try to I see there. Nana Boro, your friend Nana Boro, your friend B Rose 6. Now like I said, B Rose 3 oh no, me see I don't need to pronounce it. I'm for your boyfriend is Elko near my home because say, baby, I want to wear your shirt. I don't baby, have you taken my hairbrush? Where's my frontal? Why have you taken my frontal? One of the frontal, one of the hairbrush, one of the hair product because you said there B Rose or share 364,000 eshe Mongolian hair na me got I was say me near 14,000 I'm say o didn't say true the new 14,000 you new 14,000 you na I go say we can buy a bishop this ba me dey we will do the discounted sales dey you go tower make I just say 14,000 say you ni bu ade ankasa na mo amotu asa person copy American rapper 69 no patrol take as 69 patrol on the brand different and then he's coming with more things now wow obi a wonya adaja kwot tenase am I the frontal glue aso na nim di we aso so there say only more things up his sleeve. I don't know what it is, but then I hope with all this frontal he has better music to come and give us because after all this now but now I say I'm to read yeah bra o better say shishi etina na boro say patron ni no 14,000 Ghana cedis
14,000 as in 140 million old cedis for a union kwan na mo onua mo to ne sa
dey machine kwan so we also yes am so maybe say obo a
emu sa wan mo ma
aye ma no so obo a
etina me say na mo onua ne bo dey sa
me 14,000 hu ahun e te say ntoma ebi nkonja bi chese asem from ahu a te say na me dey bo say baby na baby e ko one flow who all this at same ntoma like you don't see the strands you don't even see the strands who they are brother who need okay no who be makura who need you no Tenka who 14,000 wakata because I'm na new 14,000
unfortunately me nim
papa and I just say who nim no say who a when in your boss when you be na because this hair is 14,000
oh okay
and you be and never catch
by sight you able to know right
Was it
By sight, like
exactly?
bit me.
It's so lustrous. You will see it by yourself. No, and you'll be able to catch it. In on your radio to entry.
Anyway, me that say Nathaniel Amwakumen was watching you live from Kumasi. Is Abna I say in Abna go kill personal with her dressing. What is work? Esther Hyde was say Mr. Ola, good morning and good work now. Thank you, Esther. Priscilla YS Asante was say Kofi Annan award and there was no top UN personnel award. No one from Kofi Annan Peacekeeping Center. No family member of Kofi Annan, and they just love awards. Free basket, or say free breakfast for viewers and listeners. Right, you do. Oh yeah. I go give you the free breakfast. Trust me. But say na me di kan no, and then discussion is on VGMAs. Come on. And the discussion is on the VGMAs. And we are just going to have a discussion with Inia Bema Robert Clark. Rob, did I mention it anymore?
Oh, that's it.
Clark, right?
Aye.
Between white abamo. You see an stress as a new color. And you manage easy. Yeah. It's what I'll do is say, and then no, member who I would see no questions on VGM in you send the questions. Okay, what I'll do again, you baby phone lines for some few minutes, you drop your questions, Robert will write them down, and then he will answer them one by one. Tell the bear you also feel part of it. But a bit more I bisa questions Nibia, I do not know. Robert, will be seeing himself. I say I should make you dance more. Lauren Eli, let Robert dance more.
I'm the organizer of the Ghana Dance Festival.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
I've been doing it for years.
That's how I even saved your name before I Uber video. I'm going to Sammy. My listeners opportunity to ask VGMA's questions now. What I say, then Robert will write them down, and then we come in the studio, and then we go straight to it. I think it's good, right?
Yeah, it works.
Thank you. Jide Williams. I see Jehovah is a mighty God. Where they may tear Nikakra natural. It will bet me a friend 03022435540. 03022435540. And 030225790. 030225790. If I show Uba one more question, I go straight ne direct. Say be obit me and watro. Why, Mr. Opa? Later, Ibedi and Chen come on. Hello, good morning.
Hello, morning.
I was Ampacho Udin, baby, Akasa, Nafi, the question it was so.
But the Joe, my favorite diver.
Okay, Joe, what question?
But most popular song, no. I don't know, I want to Omu Chas about no motor on Zanaka. Omu and saying, Juma, I did not get the Amanifano.
Okay, it's to Ubi Sase, most popular song of the year, no, Comuni voting free. No more undecided, right?
No more undecided.
Okay, sure, no problem. Robert Etro, obey, and sound. Why? Okay, it is 03022435540. But you move lines in me, and 030225790. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Ebacho Bokode. Nice one. Udi, nafa question to us now, Robert Intro. Fast, Yanko.
Okay, your family Lauren Eli.
Una say Robert Insano.
Yes, but then
hey, anyone follow Nache? Or if our question to you, be doing question come later. Yanko, question no.
But some person be say like voting, no. I am more calculating the same because somebody at the end have out. Yeah, calculate be a 110, be a 120. Like so, you don't get it. And how do they pick the best artist? Like, yeah,
okay, the best artist of the year. How did they pick it, right?
Yes.
All right, sure. You baby Sir Robert Tama, me that's it. Robert, we Priscilla YS Asante was say, how come your calculations didn't add up? Yeah, I think say you know that one down, right?
It's a big God. Jehovah's a mighty God.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Ola.
I was about your audio.
Kobe, if free.
Okay, Kobe, me patch your question no.
My question is you no come am kwan there.
Me patch your bisa.
First one no. Once na DC for your compilation breakdown with votes name ka hono you hu ebia national ne ba you be hu regional you be hu constituency police station and no. VGM is so na commodity results ne ba no. You just came for ebia categories no. Assisting us say. Almost breaking it down, you say board etoma Kwame Eugene this percent, academy toma Kwame Eugene this percent, and your friend is saying public so toma and say near the two categories because they almost say it you just need two categories to win. Near who are two ina omotoma nipana or the winning because people are of the view say maybe our industry board and academy board to me a kaboom. You know, backdoor, FR bring FR plan say, oh, you pushy nipa see. So at here.
Okay.
And
to second question, no.
The second question, hey, who be few.
Who will be free? So what my first one I tin. It will be quite sabana. Okay, name come Sam round.
Yeah, young
Mati, young come. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Abuja about you, Dio. Okay, me bacho ubiti me Sir Robert two questions.
Mpacho, there was an argument over here now. Yeah, I say argument. I want now what the man. I said you look at what the actual ones that Kabia and Kawana be become. If a person you will say I'm partner yampa.
Obeso who say award near the more this kaka huana.
Yeah, the big count says Kabi I can't word now. You can what the mouth. The person who said them.
Oh, okay. Robert, I say obeso who say award no a plug ni keke anase sika kakraka ho. Okay, I will say that's it. Why? Obe you ano? Why? That's it.
I will praise you. I will rejoice.
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning, oh.
Good morning. Well, Kobe me masaba.
I feel one who question and you're going.
Question. Let me say from
I'm going.
Mr. One did not show so. I'm going to debate about I'm using this normal did more than I'm using the year. And I think he mentioned say the I'm using DBT for the more air performances because according to category definition to be an artist of the year and also the performances and all that. Then I'm person who say is it just always the performances it's not top among all the things you need in the artist of the year because maybe next year, no, be who win them performance. Almost the time, I can say their audience appeal, and I say a hit song, and I say, what exactly Nipano, and the various categories.
Okay.
So I say,
That's what I say. Yamisha. Of the 21st Vodafone Ghana Music Awards. This press release was released on 4th day of September 2020. Our attention has been drawn to the fact that the KPMG certified results of the 21st Vodafone Ghana Music Awards do not add up to 100% in some of the categories. This has raised some concerns in the media space, calling for an immediate clarification. KPMG has responded to the above and clarified that the numbers accompanying 17 out of the 27 graphs were presented in absolute figures, which when summed up, gives a marginal difference from 100%. KPMG has assured that this does not invalidate the completeness and accuracy of the overall results. We can confirm that traditionally, KPMG has provided results in a 2 decimal place presentation, which adds up to 100%. To this end, kindly find attached this press release the results of the 21st Vodafone Ghana Music Awards in 2 decimal place presentation shared by KPMG. KPMG for and I say VGMA for press release on the bar. Frema adom na fa graph no new graph no ever to social na amount for share after reading this to them.
Woke up this morning, bless the Lord for all the great things He has.
Good morning.
Good morning.
About your way.
Yamiadum.
Maybe be across today. What did he? When your sandwich in the
I know pay my bread before cry my son.
But Nina say Ubi Awana. I don't go to be so and I no bye bye. Yeah, Robert. Now, young questions now. I'm on for Ebisani before we do ours. You have the questions, so let's go.
Yeah. Okay. So first one, is it Joe from Taifa? I see. Most popular song. So they're asking if it should be a decision from us. It shouldn't be voting.
No, or say most popular song of the year. No, is it possible say a be momo decision? Largely, I think say be a board nene academy decision rather than making it a public voting thing. I think that's what you wanted to ask.
Okay, so these things are very tricky. So it's something that can be tabled, but reality is, if the people feel say somebody needs to win something, you don't want to shut them out. You want to be able to give them opportunity. And say, no.
Okay.
At the end of the day, giving the opportunity to for the people to vote, so they say it gives them the power to also determine, say, maybe person A and not person B deserves to be the winner.
Okay.
So that's what it means. That particular opportunity simply means they also have a voice. That's what it means.
It's they are also the map public, no more actually.
And they have to play a role.
All right.
I think so. Lauren, I see voting best artist of the year. I think I've forgotten exactly what I said.
Okay,
I'll say voting the breakdown.
I'll say a breakdown of how you arrived at the Ebia Kwame Eugene winning ya board no omo vote here no nipa send the vote Ebia for Kwame Eugene academy nipa send Ebia vote for Kwame Eugene.
I know you're from Kobe.
I
mean, cartoon in Nambo na me explain once and for all. So, easy breakdown. That's from Kobe. I know there maybe I can table it for future, awards. But at the moment, what they do is when they will publish the results. With respect to how the voting is done, category be then waiting.
Yeah.
So it be a 30-40. At 30-40, we mean say it be a board no what 30%, academy what 30%, and then the public has got 40% in terms of waiting. Okay. Some of the awards are 50-50, meaning say ABA, the public is not part of it. ABA instrumentalist of the year. Those ones are heavy on industry. Into the industry persons focus on that one, and then they determine that. Into the ones that have got the stronger public side, no, I know now you have the public waiting coming in, usually 40%. In addition to academy 30, and then the board are 30%.
All right.
Okay, calculations not adding up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think and also now
Press release.
press release now, but it was read.
But
Nti-
obetumi akyerɛ mu deɛ ne si yɛ.
okay, so KPMG presented absolute results.
Yɛno no yɛ de adeɛ.
Absolute nature say in statistics, so we calculations na say ebia wonya 75.6 we are rounding up.
Abanya bia
Until we are
76.
rounding up now, 6 better than 1. The rule is that if it is above 5, all the back home, all the one back main one. No. If it's below 5, so what it means 76 points.
The Evan says 75.6. No better round it up to say.
76.
Oh, okay.
But 75.3, you drop the 3 into 75.
Oh, okay.
So what happened? They say the rounding up no, a big gainy kakra. It's because we like Evan says 76.6 no, we round it up about 77.
Okay.
It's what the maybe 3 or more of these are at the end of the day at the 100% now benyano kakra, you know, but it doesn't really change the integrity of the fact say abia this person was the highest and now this person was the least, you know, that kind of stuff. That was what happened. So they presented the absolute figures. And then what we have done is to share the figures with up to 2 decimal places into the 0.23, you know, the 2 decimal places are eka.
Okay. So it's and my main country for no more share say me pacho uti ubetimi akoni 10.9 FM Facebook frema edi new figures no or the atoto na unso akwa bi na why your calculations are if bibia eda na koma yeah Robert waiting at us.
Okay, I feel Shutter and Stone and idea is out of my jurisdiction. VGMA board into yen train and your board in the back. Okay. I'm not even going to go into that particular space because I don't have a say in that area.
Isn't it that's all right?
I think that one is government of Ghana.
Okay, government of Ghana against the team.
Yeah, it's not even us. All right, we are not in the space.
All right.
Okay, I feel Afrobeat no.
Dope Nation, yeah, Afrobeat.
The song was adjudged by the board as such. That's why it was in that category. Okay. Once the board has spoken, the only thing I can say is re-echo it. Once it's in the category, it means that they saw that my friend is saying Nyumno was an Afrobeat. If it was a good fit for Afrobeat definition, and so that is why it was in there.
Oh, okay. In the wisdom of the board, that song no more present here, fitted into Afrobeat. It's in a more fun, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so with Obiso Bisa some questions about money.
Award no Moody, yeah, me win skaka one.
I mean, we've gone through series of phases. There were some times they were getting money, at times too they were not, and then I think right now it's lifetime achievement. I can confirm lifetime achievement award. You can get exactly.
Yeah, because I remember I said there were times now a more winning in but now there were the caveat on is a 1 man. 1% physically present to receive
your award.
Yes. But this time I'm more year through one.
Okay, the only confirmation I have is that your friend is a lifetime is the one they are giving. But I can always get back to you on that particular one. Okay. I can't confirm that one.
All right. I'm quite. My name is Metimi Abisa we say well. I say this is from Nana Kwame Boatin. I say, will I please ask your guest this question for me. I heard they play Shatta Wale and Stonebwoy song during the choreography performance. Can both Shatta and Stonebwoy take legal actions?
Okay, so I don't know. The dancers who came to do that particular performance also have a stake in it. They were the dancers in the video.
Okay.
Until that was their performance. So it's like saying won't we be a bit childish assuming they came and they said we're going to do that 1 minute slot, and then we said no, don't do it because it will be childish, from our side, because I don't think as organizers we have a problem with the artist. Is the scheme, is the board that has just banned them from the scheme in terms of participation. So the guys actually featured in the video, and that is what they came to display. In any case, Charterhouse as organizers, we pay royalties to Gamru every year for all the songs we play and stuff like that. We pay royalties for it. So even that one has covered it. But this is just to add extra
okay.
information, yeah.
Because some more no more grounds no so say enye we nko enye boys in the performance crowd but na yeah ball mo nyom so grounds no.
Grounds like in
Yeah, events grounds no. Them say abontin no. There were some speakers and Eugene.
Okay, then I'm not too.
Okay, Pacho, me producer was there. Me Pacho, yes. Yeah, producer, if I know more about Shatamunion.
Ohun sɛ ebi wɔ hɔ a obi bɛ gye award now. There's some 1 minute 2 minutes space bi.
Okay.
Na DJ ne yɛ sɛ ɔbɔ nnwom de engage ɔmo a. I think saa spaces ne bi na ɔmo.
And ɔmo balls anyum.
What's it?
And I won't say, oh yeah, I have a video on my
Which
page.
the first day or the second day?
The second day.
The second day. Okay.
I have a video on my
That's
page.
nice.
And I'm in the interview. Look, I'm doing my show.
Yeah.
So it's the people following
People
who
there.
can say, why are they playing Shatawale song on the background? And Stoneboy, I'm saying,
Stoneboy.
too.
They put you,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
But
Oh, so then that might be the time Omoye performance. No? It was a performance.
No, me man got to Asano. The call I know my performance and every.
now choreographers in every.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was a different.
Okay, so
Time na no was
I've heard
Okay.
the information, but like
All right,
I said,
but, Robert, is it the case? He said, until the final determination of the issue, no, that house to me more omunyum awards grounds and is that the case?
oh, that's not necessarily the case. So, like I'm saying, what we do, we pay rights to Gamro for these music. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with it.
Okay.
But it's just that sometimes you want to avoid some of these.
I'm not for to say, I'm not for say, I want you to correct me if say more impression here wrong. I said the issue of banning them no included their songs, that their songs shall not be performed or played at your event grounds, especially with regards to the awards. Is it true?
I don't think that was ever captured in any of the documents that was sent to them. The focus is that the two individuals, based on what had happened,
Okay.
were being put off the award for an indefinite period, which meant that they could come back anytime, and that was it, But like I said, whatever has been played, like the people that did the performance were in the music video, and then in addition to that, the rights that we are supposed to have paid money for at Gamro, and also you do so fine. Into that should not be too much of a problem.
All right. Kwaku, also boost our questions now. After the academy, I may share go man.
Me more than many questions. Me worries.
Okay. What is your worry?
First one, uwo fear ocean. Before crowd on betonyum no DJ na obonyum no guy na obonyum no sound no madam fo. Nti me kai say me send in a text catch and say but say e very unethical say nkrofo mienu we any show na say na obonyum e no sere. So there's
What's the need of bonyum no
yeah,
message?
yes.
That it was you funny in Tonche.
Yeah.
It was
Only
unethical, so
say.
about sang of
Yeah,
Why would you say it was unethical?
Because yes say omo adwuma ya suspend omo. I didn't think ya suspend omo. Enye personality nti na suspend omo. E omo adwuma nti. Ana meboa.
Entiase.
VGMA enye personality. E ya adwuma na ye reward. Meboa.
Okay.
And yes say ya ma omo indefinite band. Nti ya nka say ya band personality ne ba omo adwuma de they can use it. So
okay,
once,
so me to wase and say ya bani omo dia na omo dwuma so ka ho.
your adwuma na enye personality no. Your omo adwuma no.
Eti are you saying say come betimi akọ events in the grounds no as guest or maybe just part of the audience without being totally involved in performance?
They can go.
Okay.
Say a ticket no to ticket obetumi akọ.
Okay.
A public place so, until say bia. Say Ghana law na ni omo dele ana meboa.
I say a government of Ghana versus the two.
Yes, inti some ran the between a catch omo say public place we want to me ma. What you say? Inti come betumi akọ. But omo adwuma na wo say wo dey to hold until say omo na aban be sort omo ho out na aba. Aden na wo permit obi.
But
Then
Robert,
again,
is that the case? Because I think some my business is here. I'm work I say ubetimi use and because mutual rights for the usage.
Yes, but that once you pay, you can use that. But in addition to that, it's not like we were using the song. People came on stage, having been in the video,
Okay.
and they came to perform a slot. In fact, they even did Jerusalem. They did. It's not
they
just.
They did. Two came in just it's less than 1 minute.
So it's like it's a
and
compilation
then,
of things
already. So I think it was just about some part of it. It's
exactly.
That
was it.
But is it the case to say? Because see, Kuku, the question will be saying to maybe son when say according to the Robert Ike, no, be behind deprive or more and I debar them from using the songs or playing the songs at the venue.
You're wrong.
Okay, how?
Wine property.
Okay,
wine property.
Me pacho question. Wine property. Everyone's a stone boy ne Sakudi. Sorry, Shatawali dia.
Yes.
But Kwaku say me bo omonyomo wo Kumasi a ewo year na party asia. Do I have to go to them or do they have to be physically present?
No. You can't. You see, you can't pick and choose. Once a nyumno aba public, omwane di ama public, so omunyusu. But say no wo say because omone enti na make say enye personality no eye adwuma no enyum no na e be reward say e bi aputu ke e awards na be say oh putu won this Stone Boy this song what you say nyum no na say for because omone aban ewo issue no saa ye di omadwuma na gu ho indefinitely na say bibia koso a into to me can't hear me say a juma na omobe because we so put your royalty no who determine when to use their work and or when to allow them space to come into your space and you're correct so who hear omo and who hear omo and yes because we between to your royalty amaninti na che say wo me mfa wa juma untumi mfa ali wa juma me recognize wa juma but because me feel say onyum hu hia me ne de minim say e say me to your royalty nti me use no and any be abuse.
Robert, how do ube
like I said, for me, dancers are coming to interpret their skill on stage. They have done something extraordinary with your friend is saying a particular song. They want to be able to put that particular thing on stage. We are not depriving them of artistic expression.
Yes,
because again, they have a stake in that particular video. It's a worship video now. You see them. And they want to be able to also flaunt that. Okay. And well, for again, me, I'm thinking, say,
in the video.
For me, it will even be childish on our part to begin to make that a case. Say, okay, they wanted to come on the stage and maybe performance way, something that we all know that they were in the video, and then we will now say because of saying baby. It will be because Shatter and Stone, after last year's event, your organizing event in July in Nungwa, we put the two of them on stage. We engaged them to put the two of them on stage for performance.
Okay, until after VGM's last year,
we engaged them. Even there was an Infinix thing.
Infinix a brand ambassador.
Yeah, we shot it. It was not in our studio. So all I'm saying is
I want a conflict of interest. Pick and choose, I want a conflict of interest. Because our deal need
that. Yeah. And the scheme says, you cannot participate in terms of, submitting your works, receiving an award, etc. That's fine.
Okay.
So that on the side. It doesn't mean that we as organizers have a problem with these artists. So that's just by the way. And that's why I added that. Even if that is not good enough, the organization responsible for music airplay, public events, Gambro, the necessary thing that's supposed to be done has been done with them. So even if you are not satisfied with the fact that the people were in the video, they came to perform and all of that, we have done this particular aspect, just to make sure that aspect is also covered. At this point, I just understand maybe it is his view versus our view.
No, in your view.
It is a view.
My first example.
First example.
Okay, Wendy Shea. Nenyoma. Ye ni free nomination because of what?
I don't remember.
Wendy Shea ni
on the Shatter.
Yes. So I know you're childish.
Steve Wonder, right?
Yes, I know you're childish.
No, but who is using childish?
Or say Nkolane buy again
for less than 5 minutes performance.
5 minutes,
snippets of the song in there, but they couldn't have stopped them. Yes.
But you see, the fact that Nkolane video, and just say they own rights to the video. So what stopped from you engaging them. One more kasa muni problem o. Say okay, nkola bi approach yen. Ye pesi ye omu video. Ye pesi ye nyamo permission. And send ye use. What stop them?
Yeah, so the permission has already been done at the Gamro point. So all I'm saying is,
you get
you
it.
see,
No, but
So-
Kweku,
let me also explain
you are
something.
confusing me, Akra. But it's I'm taking Kumasi the example. So, Gamro and a year in charge of these issues, right? So, Sebia me person me use Shatter and as Tombo and as Samini and as Sakudi and anywhere. They are the right people I have to go to. I don't need to go to Shatter, Stumbo, or whoever to seek permission to use their songs. It's
Ola-
not my Tia
Ola
royalties
see a
and
cost
those
outside
things.
that.
No, Emma Gamro. I want us to understand. Say the
No,
moment
sadie na enye adwuma.
it drew Shatter ne Stumbo they are honor enye
Dabi
adwuma.
dabi enye obia. Untumi nka se wa ban ne me.
Eh.
Say o ma me in studio ha. But because you tia royalty ni
My banning you from submitting your songs
Yes.
for the scheme.
and for being
Yes.
awarded.
My banning you from being awarded by the
Good.
scheme. And I'm banning you from performing at
Good.
the venue.
Yes.
I mean banning you.
Enye dwom no, enye nnwom no na odi ye adwuma no.
Mhm.
So you can't do pick and choose. Yeah, yes sir. Do you know what will happen?
No.
We will punish people, and because we use royalties,
Mm.
we will then say that okay, I went to well, your friend is saying many royalties for no kasai. Then again, ka ebi a oko busa permission, sika na ubetu ya no, we sure say amount and ubetu ama royalties.
Anyway.
As a manager no, short chain.
All right. Anyway, you're jumping from.
Short chain.
You're
Yes,
moving
sana.
on from
Nyansa kro no.
no. Yeah. Yeah.
Nyansa kro no.
Okay. You're moving on from the usage of the song now. You go to the next issues. Why? Issues no.
No. At least I'm making me.
I'll make you point. Yeah. But Robert, Ebimu Subisa say so. You gave us still the new one. No. It still tells us, this is it. Especially artist of the year, Dana Hamilton got 25.85%. Out of this 25.85, how much? Where is the boss own? Where is the academy's own? Where is the public?
So I break down.
Couldn't we have had that?
That is
breakdown?
what one of the
Yeah,
guys was sending
call us,
messages
you know.
on air. So we don't have that one. So maybe either we'll try and get that one or maybe the subsequent years because it's not been part of the norm. So I mean
Because-
every year,
Mhm.
with the more people probe, you up your game. So
Yeah.
but at this point in the day, it's not been one a thing that we know is required for delivery when it comes to the publishing of the results.
Okay.
Unless we work on that.
All right. Nti ebusiafo a mutie me mutie ye neat 100.9 FM. Mama men kind new results no the KPMG for the abano. Our artist of the year, Dinah Hamilton, got 25.85%. Kofi Kinata, enya 14.32%. Sarkodie, enya 21.61%. Kwame Eugene, enya 36.23%. Medical, enya 1.99%. Epacho, artist of the year, Nini. Dinah Hamilton, nya 25.85%. Kofi Kinata, nya 14.32%. Sarkodie enya 21.61%. Kwame Eugene enya 36.23%. Medical enya 1.99%. Na almost say VGM board no ewo mu 30%, academy wo mu 30%. Ena mo amutie mo de adwom eye mu dwuma no mo wo mu 40%. And say we Robert Beboyan nti bibi ti say Sarkodie enya 21.61% no. Say all running up by bezeng.
The best station in the capital.
When you're 21.61, it say if we have to play with the decimal points to run it up into
21.61.
an absolute figure.
About 22.
Oh, okay.
Because 21.6 no 6 no according to the rule.
Mhm.
Because 6 no is beyond above 5, it will become
Okay.
1.
It
Into
is
1.
say, yeah, no bear 22.
Yes, about 22.
Okay, yeah, shade. Dana Hamilton ya 25.85. And also the bear
25.85.
85.
Into another 26.
26. Now Kofi Kinata ya 14.32.
14.32. Into about 14.
And also bear 14. And now Kwame Eugene ya 36.26.
36.26. Into about 36.
Bear 36. Medical ya 1.99.
1.99 is equal to 2.
Ebe 2. It is a can nyina boma. Eugene Boamina can we boom 22 plus 26 plus 14 plus 36 plus 2. I think that winning a day problem nearby.
Yeah, it's the absolute.
Yeah.
Not the problem.
Yeah. It's in require 48 plus 14 a 62 plus 36. Okay, what am I now? I'm here. I'm on foot. I'm back as my bone. Robert, let's say Arnold. So, on some on super so bizarre. I do. Arnold Rama Robert Asre. Arnold Boko there.
If I try many should be sana them argument say cause between on only cook and am pese this my confused kaka
Why confusion? Okay, and I'm
but
Pacho.
listen me contributed to that little argument na cause
All right.
probably express a little opinion. First of all, the T. Robert with regard to the performance of songs no put two any already. And the explanation even make sense, some to fall in place. When he says dancers no put you on, they could not turn them down because they thought that it would have been childish. And no, I don't think that's the correct answer because Enyono does not belong to the dancers. They do not have a stake in the song. The songs Enyono beyond yeah. Dancers no were paid to play a part. That's it. They have no stake in it. So the issue about say you turn them down because you felt it could be childish, no, it doesn't fall in place. However, I totally agree with him if he says he went through the process of GAMRU to seek for permission because usually when it comes to performance of songs on public domain events, you don't necessarily have to go to the artist straight. You go to the collection society, and seek permission because that's what GAMRU does. Or royalties for such performances. And it's not every event organizer, you need to pay some money to GAMRU for that purpose. And he's right when he talks about the fact that as a Charterhouse organizers, they did not have to go to GAMRU to say to Stoneboy and now Shatawale. And again, let's clarify. Say the already song does not belong to Shatawale. He also played a part, and that was it.
That's true.
He was paid and he's gone. And you belongs to Beyonce, any Parkwood Entertainment, which is the record label of Beyonce, and that's any Columbia record. That's it. You understand? So let's get those clarifications not correct.
Okay.
The other point will be to me which would make sense. ASA, indeed, they've gone through that process of going to GAMRU, some budget their permission not to play and to perform songs on their platform. However, Stoneboy is he a member of GAMRU? Maybe we know a question I would have to interrogate and not yet Charterhouse problem. They know the collection society or Ghana is almost for permission and that's approval on a GAMRU. But then somebody will also ask, so at the end of the day, royalty now, Mukoji or GAMRU, how does it get to Stoneboy? But that's another discussion. Now, before I move out of the line, there's another issue. With regard to the results.
Okay.
See, me read the statements, and big ups to Charterhouse, Robert, and in the group, for actually coming out with a press statement. It tells you that they listen, they actually monitoring what is going on, and so they need to react. However, the statements, I was expecting to see BB to say, admittance of a certain blunder or a certain mistake. You understand? They make it seem as if say you really did first, and so they want to blind us with decimals, no marginals. For me, I thought it was not good enough because you see, when you check the second release and the attachments nearby now, the BR total now came 100%. So what I expected them to do was actually admit, say, apart from giving us the excuse or the reason of margin and decimals, to admit, say, there was an overlap. There was a lap somewhere. At least 101, 102. But then they made it seem as if say it was a no. Otherwise, say, say, how do you now come back and give me 100%, 100%? And the previous one is 100. So I feel deeply said they should have admitted some blunder. So overlap by say this by, but they made it look that safe and I will last one.
Okay.
You see, the first time Charterhouse started some release results was 2016. And I don't want to go into it because many platforms tomorrow to actually go into it. But you see, the reason why release the results way back in 2016 was actually to kill the issue about lack of transparency and credibility in the account. But for me, I don't think that they are doing a good job. They are not killing that misconception about lack of transparency, lack of credibility. Because you see, at the end of the day, so person would just say a transparent voting party and a transparent in the account. Give us the the number of people who actually voted, board the DNA, academy DNA, general public DNA, not their boom. so that to give us a better understanding of how the voting pattern went. But then some of the baby now when the brain since 2016, 2017 they released it, 2020 someone released it. So it doesn't solve that problem of lack of, because you see there was a point. Tata House for any BGM, any the only music and water, releasing results all over. Anybody can come in or can correct. Releasing results after, because they want to curb that misconception. But for me, since 2016, that misconception, regardless of how the DI releases these results, it's not checking it. So why not give us the thorough, analysis of how the voting went? How many people voted for Artist of the Year? What did they saying? Academy did saying? General public student saying percentage. Then you collate. And then if you come and give me 20, for me, it still does not kill that misconception about the fact that there's lack of transparency, lack of credibility. So they should also check it more.
I know so now Robert and so bit me responding to send. Yeah, Robert, I know me.
Oh, it's very simple. I mean, he's giving his feedback on some of the things. I think the first part is just a matter of opinion. I was saying that I thought it would be childish, but I added that. However, we've already done the stuff, but he feels that he holds a different opinion. That's fine. What I'm really concerned about here, his last submission about the credibility and transparency. So it is well noted. I think Obinso Bisai, and I said it's one thing that it's worthy looking into. No. I'm sure we'll be able to respond appropriately soon.
Okay, Arnold, but you said BBI okay.
It's fine. I'm waiting.
All right, that's it. I was saying you Arnold na it didn't come on. But Robert, you share Artist of the Year. Before Obina Sandy William say yenye reference kakra Artist of the Year, APMG before the corrected ones. You were Daniel Hamilton 26%, Kofi Kinata 14%. But you bet actually Abubu Mama. Dina 26%, Kofi 14%, Sarkodie 22%, Kwame Eugene 36%, Medical 2%. But you the boom my say.
Medical 2.
Yeah, 2%.
Mata, what did mommy do?
Fachemi, yeah, 26 for Dinah, 14 for Kofi, 22 for Sarkodie, 36 for Kwame, and 2 for Medical. 100. Then it's the same thing as this new one. No? This is for the Artist of the Year. So where were the challenges, no?
And I'm saying, number bia or decimal points on it. Number bia, Osha, even Ufa calculator. Now,
the issue had to do with 100. No, couldn't have been an absolute 100. You could have had maybe a decimal, like
thank you
100.02.
Yes, but what they realize, and I make us say, they are shooting themselves in the foot. When you are doing by chart. Total figures and amount graph. What you see? Percentage is derived from the total. Ye ni part 10 or hano. Any ama 10,000 see enche. Ye channel based on that amount. Any that occurrences. Inti say graph ba na mi hu percentages. Na mi hu figure ema oni pakodi na sa percentage na. There is no integrity. There is no cleanness about it. Mami who say board, no muye 13. Mami who say academy, no muye 250. Mami who say public votes are buy and unye. Udi ni nyina abomwa. Total vote casted for your friend is saying the whole awards in but each category total vote cast based on this one. Na mi amatinasi. I am a maths. What you say? But this one, you can't work the maths. What figures are you working with?
But Mr. Robert, Utie de Kana say is becoming more of an interest and then very important. So, Senka, mutimi my breakdown. No, they are board normally is Nipa saying.
Board I think is 15.
Nipa 15. And I'm a patch academy normally saying.
Academy over 80.
About 80 plus. It's in Kayitimi who say, oh, board Nipa 15, no, not by name. but board no etna no Kwame Eugene in 16% out of the total vote cast.
I think it's a fair point. I understand you 100%. You know, because and I say, I don't know how many people organize these kind of programs.
Yeah.
And hand over the voting to a third party, and then share the results.
Okay.
You understand?
Then you say you know my boss or say you
so we will. It's work in progress. So say if we haven't done that up till now, but it's a requirement just to be able to establish more transparency and if anything credibility now. Oh yeah, I mean something that it's worth looking into. We'll obviously look into that particular space. So I told you because I have a meeting.
Yeah.
So I'm going to table that because at the end of the day, and also can be one of the things.
Say the bear next year, no, we'll be able to have
it makes
that.
it easier. Yeah.
Okay.
Paula?
Yeah. It's you know
biggest problem.
Maybe our biggest problem. Robert, Yen Sanche, the previous results now, the APMG buy now. I need to say as such, APMG the buy. Would they wrap up the year in Buma? Now we now 101%. But Mudibo Muahano, you got 100.00 per.
Yeah.
What caused the extra one?
Is it
the same decimal issue?
Yeah, the decimal all round it up now. You may get some of them adding +1. Into another bonus at the end of the day, you will get in excess of 100. In fact, some of them cover MSN 99.
The big cross here 99. Yeah.
So you know.
Maybe say 104.
Exactly. So it's just the absolutes and its impact. But MSN the breakdown in that area, but no, puts everything into perspective.
My idea. Yeah, Kwaku.
My biggest worry is figures. Figures anyhow
yeah.
Ubetumi anya de ohwehwe. Anyhow be manipulating no. They say wajiatum. The other biggest challenge for me is the board.
Why?
I think the board has outgrown itself. And then also, I did a bit of reading of Grammy board. And Osha trustees now, they represent all the states. Then they come together, then they have the chairman, the vice chairman, the secretary, and then the treasurer. That is selected among trustees now. So when you are talking about Grammy, it's a full representation of all the states. What you say? Your board,
that is saying.
Your board, about 5 people come from one station.
One.
Mark, I just didn't want to mention the multimedia.
Okay, one if you one station. Mark na why?
Doreen Ando.
And why?
Andy Dusty.
Is Andy on the board? Oh, still.
Sammy Forsen.
Sammy Forsen
is not on the board.
On cardboard, no.
Okay.
What's it almost about 5?
Yes.
What about Mark, Doreen, Andy? Why be?
What me about 5 of the board members are almost multimedia.
Yeah, but we need to substantiate that by getting the names to actually know, say, indeed, these people belong to one. Andy, yes, multimedia. Doreen, yes, multimedia. And then Mark, multimedia. But the multimedia and so on, they are different.
Yes, but
stations. Yeah.
It doesn't give a fair representation of there was a greater crap.
Oh, I think our board members
no,
free
it should be a fair representation.
What's the definition for fair representation?
Ghana Music Awards.
So, in regards to board, what is your fair representation? Like Kenya regional, regional reps, Anna.
Okay, Grammy, busa the entire Umasana. Almost say every state also has a music, a form of music. So it brings a collective society.
I don't know Grammy so any representation from Africa and even from Ghana, even from Nigeria.
That is why
so that we can have a fair representation.
Good. That is why Ukomwa, they have people who select the songs. They are in Africa. They select the songs and bring it to. They have agency that does that because they don't have access to it. Into more other trustees say yes, all I'm saying is the board.
But maybe sure. My main question answer because it's in respect to what Koku is saying. Richie of Lanes, is he on the board?
No, he's not on the board.
Okay, Pastor.
He was on the board some years ago.
Good. Good, you cleared that one.
Again, Ola, if we are having awards and board members have relationships with artists and labels, there is no fairness in it. Because a lot of favors and other things warrant how your performance will be on the board. You get me? Now, tell me, somebody in Wale Wale who is a
this
musician.
is part of the reason why it would not be ideal for BGMAs, in releasing results to tell us exactly the board members and their voting party.
No, you don't do it that way.
No, maybe say don't we know it will make it very, very impractical to even do that.
All you do is the board is 15.
So yes,
the board is 15.
You are going to say
the board is 15. No, the board is because awards now a lot of one question is never no.
Yeah.
Oh, where you show when we or relationship when we see, but it is in favor of the board to stand clear and clean. My other point.
Okay.
I think
your other points on this one.
Yes.
Moving on.
Other they need to bring freshness to it. Right now,
you are advocating for new faces on the board.
Yes. So that's why I said that a lot of them are outmoded.
No, you can't say that. Human beings cannot be outmoded.
Oh, in terms of the technological age now, a lot of them are not up to the level where we are. A lot. A lot of our music are now on digital. A lot of the board members can even accessing our music on the digital platforms is difficult.
Okay, good. Well, you made a point, but Robert, let me control something. Mr. See, when we are having such discussions, let's not denigrate people's, intelligence. I do not know board members in idea, but I can't sit here and allow you to say a lot of them are not abreast to the digital thing and all. I think we should relax on that. But I'm not very uncomfortable with something. And I hear so excited about something. I don't know. I don't know what my studio preko.
One frame.
Me just say aviation there by now what's your office. But all customer say Obani idea grow at you say nene one kwaju
Actually, me don't drive.
Okay, quickly now. Yeah.
With the faction, me hijack.
No worries, Yanko.
I think that Kweku should slow down Kaka, especially with the board members and the comparison here with Grammy. Because you see, he's talking about trustees and the board, which is totally wrong. Grammy no, a private own. Unlike Charterhouse are only BJ or supervised BGM. Grammy no a industry own. From president, vice president, any trustees no handle and as share the oversight of the award. So you cannot compare the trustees to your board members. If you want to compare your board members to any entity or Grammys, academy members.
Yeah.
And as there were committee members where you from the academy. Normal yes selection, categorization, any nomination, and then finally voting. You get it? So it has little to do with trustees representing the Indian Debbie, and no, you organize it, Grammy. So, for example, Charterhouse, me show some more chief executive, more TU, more state, more PR, like Robert. These are the people who actually have an oversight on the organization of the awards. Same for Grammy, president, vice president, trustees. You understand? It's more compare trustees to your board.
Okay.
And again, top compare Grammy and BGM. There's a difference. One thing we should always note is that Grammy no a quality base. It has nothing to do with public defense and involvement. You have public in bill, you have sales of songs in bill, you have tax in bill. It's just technical. So academy members say for some selected songs, some category songs, some nominating, some votes for songs. They are doing that based on technicality. It has nothing to do with public involvement. So we should always be careful when we are comparing Grammy
exactly.
They have room.
Yeah.
They have a lot of room. The songs are sent to them. Make us say, problem say we are so close to the people we are voting and selecting for. And how many people voted?
No, but I think say Yenkas, Omunka say Yentimi.
Come on. For how many years are you advocates?
No, but you me to
I said Vodafone into me, say text messages say buy any.
Okay. Yeah, hona na me pese di we na Robert ewo meeting we na. Oh sorry so. Yeah, Robert. One other thing, say Vodafone sponsor Ghana Music Awards, no. But the concerns and they say who you sue Vodafone, you can vote as many as you want.
There's always a cap. I think it's about 10.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Who you sue other networks now in Tessa?
Yeah, because I think this one we limited it to Vodafone. At the beginning, yeah, we limited it to Vodafone. But we also created a free voting platform. We asked people to go there and also vote.
Was there a cap on the free voting?
It was that one. That's also one. So assuming you don't have money, you can also go to that particular platform. I think the voting is the issue for me where we sit. What I see is that a lot of people are a bit passive when it comes to being fans. You know, maybe you may not have an artist tweeting that go and vote for me, but we know that you as a fan, you would want your artist to win a particular, award.
Okay.
And for me, the point is, instead of being active on social media after the results are out, why can't you put that energy into before the results even come out? Use that same energy to just do a voting.
But that is where the challenge is, Robert.
Robert, today if I ask Vodafone to show me where my results were, they cannot even show.
Hold on.
Because I voted.
Hold on.
Another thing I want to say is
a step at a time. Robert,
I understand where he's coming from.
No, but before you go to Mpacho Adaroma, well, I mean, not material for no questions. No, so hear me. The thing is that say yeah awards now per se I don't know in cause a very credible. Why can't we just limit everybody's vote to one? Instead of a bimo me will Vodafone so you know make me vote to 10, but me need Vodafone so they make me vote to 1. Can we limit everybody to 1? Is it possible? Can we do that? I
have written it down.
What you on it down?
Oh yeah, some of these things. When you're discussing the scheme, it's not just one person's idea. They have to evaluate everything that goes into it. Into the ones that I don't have an answer for you, and I think it's an idea that is worth tabling. Metro.
Okay.
So and then when we go, I'm going to make a case for it. Say this. But usually there's also a counter argument for whatever exists. Because say if in the past it's been able to produce results that people have been happy with, then why do you want to change it now? Maybe this is a superior argument, and then we bring it into the space. So me, I don't reject any ideas. Maybe
but the public wants to know the percentages of their voting. They want to have a chat of it.
So good. So like I mentioned as well, that is also something I've noted.
Okay.
If it will come out. If in this particular year, if possible.
Priscilla Y.S. Asante says they should show us the voting pattern for the public.
But regardless of the patterns, let's be clear that it doesn't change the integrity of the results that have come out. Okay. So if we say, for example, Kwame Eugene has won, then he has won. Showing the pattern doesn't mean. Paid money. You understand? Doesn't mean. So what you want is
your mic.
We are not saying that you not get it. That is not the discussion. What I'm saying is that it doesn't change.
Please address my audience for me. His mic is off. So you carry on. Yeah.
So that's the situation. So the integrity of the results still remains what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Finally, on the wrapper of the year, the feedback is So is it a case that a rapper now within the calendar year, I'm able to do some rap on a certain song and I present it. Nasi Mamia. Then I become a rapper of the year. Whilst I'm not known to be a rapper, I don't do rap songs.
Okay, so it is rapper of the year. I think the definition speaks to a particular song.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
So it's
rapper. Kwekwe say do rapper. But me nyumbi and I'm ma kwekwe say do ebe rap also. And then no echo it became good. People enjoyed it. Now I submitted that particular song under the category of best rapper of the year. Then I win. Meanwhile, I'm not a rapper. Whilst it be my album full of rap. What you say?
I understand you 100%.
So if it's 100%, then you can
I have only two things. First of all, we can always have the PR for the board to give the information on that. That is one.
When a PR for the board?
Francis Doku.
And why?
Francis and Doreen. So you can always get feedback from them. However, I believe it will be quite difficult for you to even become a nominee, let alone become a winner if you are not a rapper. Because if you are not a rapper, how can you rap for it to beat rappers.
Yeah, and I make us
so
a
to say.
rapper of the year, no.
The one who won is a rapper.
No, but also it's just the feedback. I'm more Kasenya say, nah, we see after we don't know him to be a rapper.
And he doesn't rap. Oh.
I know Moka.
He's not a rapper.
They don't know him to be a rapper. They know him to sing more than rapping.
Really? No, he sing more than, but doesn't mean he doesn't rap.
It's in that category. Yeah, one more out and out rappers. Or more
doing hip hop doesn't make you a rapper.
I said it's on a song.
Mm.
No, and so that's what it is. But like I said,
but it's a feedback. I think say
no. I'll take my feedback
because I think say Ebimuso a suggestion is that instead of having the best rapper of the year, we could probably have best rap performance as well. So such people who are not known as out and out rappers, they can, file for best rap performance. But when it comes to best rapper, Yedbeka Kumu be rapping once in his lifetime. No, this is the only time I rap beam. But when we look back, we say he was the best rapper in 2019. But what am I saying?
I understand you.
Thank you very much for understanding.
But I think
I understand you. What they are normal watch you.
Oh man, at the end of the day, I said to me what people are saying. The feedback, scheme they are correct.
All right.
My friend Coca.
I
have listened to you. Why?
David Kaneshi say VGMA then has to go back and award Kwabna for the best gospel song of the year.
So then your candidate, which means
David best or committee me now
Sister Fia this year. Omo rap battle no omo ye no. Omo ye potential for rapper of the year next year.
Mm-hmm.
That is the argument we're making. No.
Yeah, so the board will do their job.
All right.
And that's the board.
Yeah, the Bema in favor.
Oh, there's a system. It's I said this.
System is operated by who?
Excuse me. I said this sometime.
Yeah. Humans manage the system.
It is not VGMA is not how you feel. A system. So if it works, if it goes to the system and the system produces the results, then we are fine.
Okay.
At the end of the day, if not, then we means we have to discuss the elements of the system.
Okay.
But your points are well heard, sir.
All right, Priscilla Wise has said nothing changed because I know a group that used 18,520 Ghana cedis just for voting for a musician.
Thank you.
But the musician was not second in poll for that category. So I really want to know the voting pattern for the public. Abusha yena yenia Robert Clark ase say wabano abe church and semu nyamisha the pressure was Ronaldo so ebende he will overcome. You shall overcome. Thank you for coming through. Yeah, Coca. Now, Coca. Now they can hear audio. So let's go.
Me argument I make na ano they can. We always subject our awards to some schemes that have done well. Share essay for awards. Even the board and the academy, they don't know themselves because the songs are sent to you for you to listen and give your verdict.
Yeah.
So you don't get in touch with anybody and other things. But yeah, the scheme, the familiarity, the people associated with it. And awards is gradually becoming more of an Accra Awards than a Ghana Awards. You get me? Why do you think Lamisi is feeling the way she's feeling? Because Omunim say, Omunyum na Omoyeno, and you're appealing to the board now. How do you feel so being a representation? Oh, nyada. In Crawford to Aba, minim Crawford must penny sikau. They don't even know where their monies were. How? Just let us know. Say, okay, this is a total vote. No one who say vote ni buy. But ebia.
Also, I'm being one,
for the 10 years I started cancer same way.
I can't. Now maybe they keep learning. But what's it? Can you wait? Can you wait? Sorry, sir.
What I talk, I say make you go, you know the walk I walk, how you they see the beat. Nah, it be cool yo, if you ask some more things, if you reach the studio. So this one
89.9 FM, Entertainment GH.
Oh, we feel call them.
Get them a see bebre. I'm on you me per se take control me be near each other.
The concept, Charlie, we don't even get cool. Concept that you know hard out the window, look. Only your walking, only your walking, only your walking, only your walking. Only your walking, only your walking, only your walking, only your walking. Sebe, kuntumile, sebe, kuntumile, sebe, kuntumile, sebe,
Willie Sebe Kontomire. This one was uploaded by the fucking boys on title only your walk-ins reaching Richie Pitch 7 years ago. Willie Sebe Kontomire. Willie Sebe Kontomire. I was saying the massive brace when you are trying fast that can see the sandwich man GH. If I show person this sandwich need be and also when you sandwich I didn't have it in 0245 337143 0245 337143. Only your walk-ins. Only your walk-ins. Me fast that my yow as yow on a Sunday san you ma me say mintie. Yow nyami shraw de bia umami info. Eti kwa mi Eugene yan kwai. Willie Sebe Kontomire. I was there even see an anime show you coffee and a drive party with a tick. Formerly near friendly TikTok. And then you never bed drive party or babe performing most of his songs right here in the studio. Unyana baby I need 100.9 FM. I'm a friend me cover by. But still now then say Willie Sebe Kontomire. Most of them are Tete Kwame Eugene. That's on your one starting Kontomire ni Sebe. Makra munyami shra munyina. Asidan kwa Eugene Osafo cancer ne Samike and a Dr. Father Dixon Frima Abankro munyina nyami shra mo meko ye be hie numre.
See, say we do one, the studio we did, but eat something because ready, I know the fit. What about